Howdy y'all, Scully here, welcoming you back to our map completion run of Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the multiplayer server. Let's go ahead and get started here. I think we were buying a new truck if I remember right. Need to make sure I got the radio off. And let's see. Truck dealer. Yep. Alright, so we just need to figure out where that's at. Should be that purple icon right there. And they're only open during certain hours. I can't remember the actual. I think they open at 7. It's 5:30 p.m. We might get there in time. Kinda need to hurry. Ooh. Man, everybody's hitting that guy. Definitely a lot of people on the server today. Ooh. Didn't even notice that car flipped over. Yeah, I sure hope we can get there in time. Scoot up just a little bit so that guy can squeeze by. Looking in the mirror, I couldn't tell if that truck hit that car or not. Nice, we made it. We just want the cheapest one, but we want a truck, not a car. 102. That'll work. So I don't want to do the trade-in, I actually want to buy it. And yes, I want to drive it. And this is the yellow truck that we currently had, and I'm going to leave it here in this garage. So I'm going to hit OK. Alright. Well, I guess we'll put it over here then. I guess that garage is reserved for us only until we upgrade it. go ahead and cut that off because I don't know when it stops. And let's check out our garages real quick. Yep, so you can see here, this is our the first garage that we have, and we still only have one slot opened up. But now Zurich, we have a truck and we have 3 positions available. So I'm gonna go ahead and hire somebody to drive that truck. So click on the recruitment agency. Did I not? Oh, and then click on hire a driver. And then you can just scroll through and pick out whichever driver you want. I'll start the first. And since women have better multitasking capabilities, I'll just go ahead and go with that one right there. Now we pick the garage we want her to be at, which will be there, and there's her truck. Click OK. It says that she'll arrive shortly. This, if you actually wanted to go into it, here's the stats, and here's where they already have their points spent. And let's see, if we go to company manager, garage manager, she should be there by now, I think. Yep. So she's driving that truck. Now, I'm trying to find it. Okay, here, if we wanted to, we could actually change where she puts her points when she levels up. I'll go ahead and leave it on balanced because I don't want to check them every time, and that'd just be another thing for me to worry about, and I don't want to do that. You can see their log, what all they've done. You can relocate them to a different garage, or you can actually dismiss them or fire them if you choose. There's not going to be a log there because she hasn't had time to do anything yet. Was there anything else I wanted to do? I think we're good. We'll go ahead and pick up a job. How much money do we have? 21,000. Not bad. Ugh. Alright. I don't think we can sleep, so I'll just go ahead and teleport. Actually, I want to see if this works. I want to see if we can teleport to our garage. Company manager, garage manager. Zurich is where we're at. Let's see if it'll let us quick travel. And it does. Nice. So now we can quick travel between the garages if we need to. Shut off the engine and see if we can sleep. Yep. So now, and it said something. Income $1,000 from Milani. Nice. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some freight now. Brno, Hamburg, Praha, Hamburg, Paris. Have we been there? Looks like it. Salzburg, been there. Frankfurt, yep. Geneva, yep. And let me take a look at the map and see what's closest, or what's going to give us the most. Was there not one for Milano? I know there was one for Geneva. Salzburg would give us a little bit. And if I do Brno, I could actually knock out that entire road right there. we'll do that. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed how many people there are right now. I actually want to be in that right-hand lane. I could have picked up a bigger engine for this truck, but like I said, I do want progression. This is going to be kind of like starting over, so I'll wait till after we deliver this, then I'll upgrade our engine a little bit. I'm not going to go full. I won't get the big engine. Didn't quite make it under it. There we go. And we'll see if we can cut it sharp enough. No, I don't think so. I'll have to back it up. Alright, let's check that map. I'd like to knock out that road as well, but I think I'll hold off. See if we're missing anything else. Yeah, I'll wait on that too. The spot right there I need, but I need this road right here. I don't think I'll be able to get that. No. Make sure we get that gas station. Alright, I think that'll work. Alrighty, let's go. So yeah, when we drop this off, I I want the automatic retarder, so it's a little bit more braking power that I'll have. And then, well, I'll just kind of take a look at the engines. Like I said, I don't want to buy the biggest one, but I do want to buy one that will at least be noticeable. Maybe like the third or fourth one. I'll just have to look at it and find out. Not sure if these guys are moving. Doesn't look like it. Good day, sirs. Yeah, I think they're waiting on more people to show up. Yeah, let's see what we got for cargo. Forklifts, 24,000. Oh, look at this. Huh. Hard to believe that 3 of those outweigh an excavator. Of course, I'm going off looks. The excavator took about as much space as those 3 forklifts did. And if I'm not mistaken, it was right around the 50,000 mark. I can feel a little bit of a difference. It feels like the old truck that we had with the super engine pulling a heavy load, comparable to this. I'd say it. I think I could feel a little bit of a difference pulling power. I'm sure I'd feel a huge difference though if I was actually carrying a 50,000 pound load. Yeah, I can feel it. It's taking longer to hit the higher speeds. I gotta remember I don't have that retarder either, so. Oh boy. That could have been ugly. Yeah, I feel it. I like the way the truck sounds though when it's coasting. Kind of that low rumble I like. Ooh boy. Hit a little guardrail for lunch. Yeah, I can definitely feel lower pulling power for sure. Couldn't imagine if I had a 50,000 pound one. So far I've got all our previous videos are all edited. I uploaded a part 1 of 2 on one of them, and then tonight I'll upload the rest of them. So yeah, by tonight we should be all caught up except for what I'm doing right now. Having a hard time getting it above 60. see, 380 miles to go. Yeah, it's definitely taking longer to get up to speed. I like the shifting patterns of this truck a little bit better though. It sounds a little bit more natural to me. That'd be something if you could also buy the type of transmission you want. I guess I'd be more into racing though, instead of gearing your truck the way you should. Well, stopping wasn't too bad. Now for the hills. Oh, that'd be fun for a brand new engine. Yeah, it's probably a good thing we have a medium-sized load. Are we gonna make it? wouldn't want to do that with a 50,000 load. That'd be pretty slow. Saw an interesting video. It was a social experiment to see how people react in video games if you give them free stuff. I can't remember the name of the game, but it was a PvP game, and the guy basically walked around looking for people that didn't have guns or weapons or anything, and he would offer them a gun and then said, okay, I'm going to be back in, 2 or 3 minutes. I need to use the restroom, whatever. And yeah, he just wanted to see if the people would shoot him. And out of about 7 or 8 shots that he took of people doing this, only one person shot him. No, I think about it was 2 people. Out of 7 tries, it was 2 people that shot him. The rest of the people actually stood there and waited for him to come back. I thought that was pretty interesting. Also saw a video that disturbed me a little bit. There's a guy had a dog, a little poodle, and he would walk up to parents at a park, and he asked them if it was okay if he talked to their children to see if he could get their children to talk with him and to walk to the side of the park with him, hold their hand. And my amazement, at least the ones that he showed, the parents said, yeah, I don't think my child will follow you or anything like that. I don't even think they'll talk to you, So he said, okay, he asked for the permission, and then he walked over and he would talk to the children. He'd say, hey, you like dogs, and yada yada, and eventually the child would pet the dog. And these are children probably it looked like they were anywhere from 8 to 12 years old. And to my amazement, not only did he get the children to pet the dog, he told them, he's like, hey, well, why don't you come out and check? I've got a whole lot of puppies over here. Maybe you might want to come and pick one out. Maybe your mom will let you take it home. And to my amazement, not only did he get them to follow him, he actually got them to hold his hand and walk to the side of the park. I mean, yeah, that's pretty scary. The look that the parents had on their face when he actually went back and talked to the parents, they were pretty distraught, and I would be too. It just goes to show we need to get that point across to our kids, not to talk to total strangers. A little bit distraught myself because, I mean, I don't know, I would think as a parent you'd be a little bit closer to your kids. I mean, you want them to go out and have a good time on their own and all that, but you're in a park, and yeah, there's other kids around, but I think the parent would want to be a little bit closer to their child in case something did go wrong. And it would also veer off a total stranger from wanting to be right there next to your kid. 240 miles to go. Boy. Oh, that's interesting. I saw the retarder. Huh. Oh, okay, never mind. That retarder upgrade is for is to automatically kick in if I was going too fast. If I set my cruise control, that's what that does. I still want to buy it though. A little bit too fast there. That's a pretty sharp curve. That would be pretty interesting if there'd be a way like they did in, I think it was Dark Souls, where when somebody died it kind of left a trail there saying that somebody died. Be interesting if they could do that for like maybe a 1 hour period, maybe a 2 hour period, so you could see where most people have their wrecks at. Yeah, Dark Souls is one of those games I've never played. I've watched a few videos on it, and that's just not my play style. The thing that cracks me up about it is all the forums and everything. Not the forum, the videos and stuff that I've seen. People always say how hard the game is, but after sitting there and watching people play it, to me the only hard part is not attacking. You know, making sure that you're attacking at the right moment, but it's like dodge, 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 attack, dodge, 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 attack. I don't really find that to be hard. I did see a few fights that looked like they were probably annoying, but I wouldn't go as far as to say they were hard. It just seemed like you spend 75% of your time dodging and 25% attacking. I guess the hard part would be controlling the want to attack something. I suppose you could say that it'd all be in the timing is what makes it hard, but there's a lot of other games out there that I feel like are more tightly tuned towards that. I guess you could also say it would be hard because of the attacks do quite a bit of damage, but there's other games out there that if you get hit with a certain ability, that's it. Game over. I guess one of the good things about having a small engine is we're not burning a whole lot of fuel. Haven't hit a quarter of a tank yet. And with that yellow one, I'm pretty sure we would have been probably close to half a tank. Because I was filling up just about every run on that last one. Or on the last few videos we've done. Of course, I'm having to hold the gas down a lot longer too. Guess I better start slowing down for a turn up there. That'll be good. Maybe? Yeah. $125 miles to go. Nearly there. A lot harder to get a speeding ticket, that's for sure. Now watch me get one right here. Time to change over to another highway. It's getting dark. That's right, it was 5:30 a while ago, 5:30 p.m. So yeah, the dealerships. I'm not sure about the agencies, but the dealerships have a time window where you have to be there. I'm not sure. It's like it might be 7 to 7 or 8 to 10 or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, if you show up after hours, you actually have to wait for them to open up. How much are we gonna get for this cargo? 30,000, so that'll give us what, 53? Yep. Yep, that should be plenty for a retarder and a new engine. And I guess after that we'll see how much we got for a paint job. Probably stick with all yellow. That seems to be the least common. Though I don't think I've seen black too much either. Definitely I've seen a lot of red, blues, and greens. A couple of purples. A lot of orange. Oh man. Took that a little bit quick. Looks like we made it. Yeah, not a bad little truck. That guy's probably not gonna stop. Nope. He did have the right of way though. Oh boy. Let's see if we can do it. I'm thinking probably not. Yeah, probably took off a little bit of paint there. Definitely won't be a one shot. Might get lucky if I get it in two. Nice. Alright. So we can find that repair shop. I don't see one on the map. That's unusual. Seriously, there's not. Alright, I guess we'll grab some more freight then. Maybe I can find something really close. I don't want Burno again. Salzburg, Graz, Nürnberg, and Dortmund. Let's see, Salzburg, not really going to get anything out of that one. Graz, I won't get anything out of. Nürnberg, not really, unless I go all the way down here. Dortmund, where was that? Kind of a long ways to go, but maybe we can work something out. I'll go ahead and look and see what else we got. Hamburg, Rostock, and Zurich. Where's Hamburg? Rostock. Okay. Look at the map. If I did Rostock, I could knock out quite a bit. Take that road all the way up and come down just a little bit. Let's do that. And I got a plan. So I'm thinking the repair shops have a pretty good area you can turn around in, so try to find a place between here and there that we can upgrade our engine at. Oh boy, that was close. That might be a repair shop up there. I do believe it is. Nice. We'll go ahead and do that then before we pick up our cargo. I can definitely feel the population on the server right now. 'Cause we're all the way on the east side and we're still seeing quite a few. Alright, grab a repair. And I want the retarder. Oh, I already have the retarder. Huh. Wonder if it came on the truck or if it's because I bought one previously. I think I'll buy this one this time, and then the next one I'll skip this upgrade and buy that one. Because that's a fairly decent jump from here to here. That's not that much money. How much is a paint job? I think that'll work. And then on our next trip, we'll stick some lights on there. I'm looking for the air pressure, but I can't really see it. Okay, it's full. bit unusual. All the other times I bought stuff, we had to stop for the air pressure and let it build up a little bit. I think we're going to Rostock, is that right? Hamburg and Nuremberg. I thought it was Rostock. Let me look at the map. I don't want that map. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Alright, sorry about that. Let me close all this out real quick. I actually had to step away from the computer for a few seconds, so I want to move around so I don't get kicked off the server. Alright, I need to look at the map one more time. Where was Hamburg or Nuremberg? I really want the Rostock one, so I think what we'll do is we'll go back to wherever I need to get Rostock at. I don't know why I messed that up. Oops, forward. Not a good spot to stop. Darn, goodness. Alright, yep, that's the one I want.